What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Tuesday, May 17th, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all. Hope that your week is off to a great start. The weekly astrology is up, so is the weekly tarot. So if you have time and you want to fill your day with some of my content, it's there for you. And let's look at today's astrology for this Tuesday. Well, we got that sun at 26 degrees, makes it 28, and it is on the fixed star Algol, so it's definitely a serious kind of day. Definitely to go towards the highest value, but, it also brings great power with Algol, but it's also this great power that can really get you into it can take you down, so it's the demon star. It's a big deal. Square Saturn, coming off that. So we're still in that. It's separating, but there is still that energy kind of separating and present. So it's definitely a big day of dedicating. I think this is really just about high character. That you do not want to slip today. You do not want to go down a weird route. Mars is with Neptune. I don't recommend doing anything crazy with substances. Algol rules alcohol, and Mars, Neptune, it can just be a bad, really weird things can happen. I talked in the weekly about Algol and how it is Medusa. And the story of Medusa is really, it's kind of sad. Medusa got raped in a holy place, basically a church, and was blamed for it and, got turned into a demon, basically. So this is just where, little mistakes or slip-ups can really go the wrong way. And I used an analogy from a movie called Shot Caller in the weekly too. And I don't know if anybody's seen that, but it is about a stockbroker who lived a normal life, who went out drinking and got in a drunk driving accident, killed his best friend on accident, didn't mean to, had to go to prison, and that changed his entire life, and he never got out of prison. I'm not saying that's where we're at necessarily, but we really want to, you don't want to push the limits unless it's just of high integrity, high value, especially today and tomorrow with the Algol energy and the Mars Neptune. This is a spiritual test, a spiritual purity within your identity, and the ego's getting a cleanse right now. So chill out, take it slow, listen to music, artistic stuff, stuff that actually feels good without the escaping is much, much more beneficial for you. Just throwing that out there because, I want everybody to thrive in these times. We're also seeing the moon in Sagittarius, definitely trying to have us point our arrow in, the direction that is expansive in our life, but we don't want to go too far. That moon's going to square over to Mars and Neptune today. So it's we can definitely make some risky decisions, or, it's just one of those days, just let your soul's integrity guide you. There's a lot to expand. There's a lot of story. New beginnings are happening. Just try to stay in some sense of a grounded area and go for that high character and go for that high purpose and your highest truth. And things will, go really well, actually. You can have a lot of creativity. There can be so many different things opening up. And that moon's also going to trine Chiron, trine Venus in Aries. So, it's definitely a beneficial day to identify with the things in life that you do want to expand, that you are opening, and to really believe in the goodness and the fruitfulness of this reality, because a lot of really beautiful things can come in, even on a day like this. This has potential for so many good things and the best things, but also, that moon's also going to sextile Saturn. So, you want to be free from what isn't of your highest character. And the more you're in your individuated state, and being objective about your highest truth, the more you will expand. The things that are detrimental or slipping you backwards into negative patterns, just being aware of those things can help so much. And Mercury is at 2 degrees now in retrograde. The Sun and Mercury are getting close. They're going to cazimi this week on Saturday at 0 Gemini. So your environment and your individual truth is so important to understand right now. You don't have to focus on all the crazy stuff or the stuff that's going in weird directions. This is like your greatest potential is at bay. And what can that bring to you? I think there's a lot of energy. There's a good amount of fire in the chart, especially with Jupiter, Venus, and the moon. And the moon's making pretty good aspects other than that square to Mars. But that can also push us towards this big truth in our life that is opening up and expanding and showing us how free we can be to expand in ways that are of a high integrity without locking ourselves or making big slip-up decisions that aren't of a spiritual purity. Today's a little serious for are you on the right path or not? And if you are, great things can come. If you are not, there could definitely be some lessons. Not that lessons are a bad thing, but they happen. And the moon will quincunx that north node as well. So it's almost like a weird pull to expand towards a great value that is steady and real and, not to get lost in the slipperiness of reality, but to stay grounded and pure in what can be created and the greatness and the self-love that you are. And we are in the build-up to Sun trine Pluto. So great transformations coming from this high soul integrity, and you can start to see how to build and create that and how to, strive right now. So there's a lot of determination for this higher purpose that you're kind of stepping into or feeling, because there's a lot of good stuff in the chart, but there is also oh geez, gotta talk about the sketchiest one. Just gotta let you know that's a thing. And yeah. So, hope you all have a great day. Great day. Card for the day is the 7 of Wands. Take that high ground for your soul's integrity. Definitely the high road is the right road right now. You do not want to mess around with, I'm going to gamble on the low road, because that can go way lower than you think. And I don't know about that. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Nothing to really weigh out. It's what's valuable. Go that way. It's pretty simple. What's your highest worth? What's your highest integrity? Your highest value? Your highest character? Commit to those things and aim in that direction and watch those expand. And the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Focus on yourself and your needs today. Don't, slip up because someone else is needing your, charity. And you're not a charity case either. This is where you really realize that if you take the high ground, you will get what you need, and it'll show up for you without, feeling in lack. This is a good day to realize your integrity is everything. It's so important. So stay motivated, stay dedicated for the best parts of you, and it is almost like a dissolution of the negative parts, but they're enticing negative parts that can go really bad really quick. And you might see in the world some crazy stuff go down. All right, love you all very much. Hope you have a beautiful Tuesday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.